Greetings and gratitude to all light forms and life workers who have found this recorded live psychic demonstration, reporting live from planet Terra at Earth Base Leo 3. Hello to all who may find this now or in the future. Yes, readings for everyone here. You can choose 1 through 8. Or if you would like, pendulum, runes, and dice. Okay, do you have a question in particular, or would you just like an energy reading from the rune, Sue Jones? Hope you all are well today. Anyone who caught the newest episode of The Empress, gratitude. Okay, you can choose 1 through 8, Babita. So Sue Jones, tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the spirits of Odin tell me to. Hope you all are well. We're doing a rune reading. Okay. Yeah, and I can give you a reading here, but off the runes. Okay. Okay, so Sue Jones, you have strength. It's very powerful for you, and your motivation to do something is very physical. You may feel physically weak right now, but know that this is a manifestation of your strength. And so when you can move forward, tap into water and bathe and soak in the water, do different oil baths and medicine baths, it will help you gain the strength you feel like you may have lost. Understand that all things happen in a balance, and the cosmic aspect of, so first we have the rune of strength, or oxen, physical movement. We have the rune of the oceans, of water. Or a leak, a flow in the ocean energies that exist throughout space and time. And then we have the hell, the physical destructive forces, the levels of stagnant energies when we feel the whole universe is coming and falling at us and affecting us. So know that you may feel weak now, but this is a purge, so you can feel stronger later. Use water and just soak and rest in the water and tap into your own flow of energy. Find a creative flow and some way that you are creating something daily, and it will help you as a medicine. So find a creative outlet that you are doing on the daily, and it will help you purge a lot of the feeling of weakness and stagnant energies and attack from nature that you feel. Okay, so Babita asks, how will your future in-laws treat you, their true nature? Okay, information about future in-laws. So know that you and this family structure that you believe in and your in-laws is going to be of the horse. of transportation of movement. So know that you are moving in the right direction of that. And the horse is more of a family thing. Back in throughout history, one family would marry another family because one family had a horse and the other didn't. The idea is one family has movement and the ability to travel and experience, and the other family doesn't. Because you are a torch. You have a vision, a clarity, a psychic knowledge of that flame of existence. And you can really feel it. And when you can find a family who holds that torch, that passion for wagon. So you have the horse and wagon. So your future in-laws are going to be most likely travelers and people who will want you and your family to go on a lot of travel. So know that the travel, the energy you have in your heart, that flame, you will find a family that are a family of flame that travel around the whole world sharing passion, knowledge, information. They know how to harness power. They know how to see the light of one's own and monetize that in a kind way that helps the whole world. It's an energy of passion. And it could be sometimes in a lot of different forms. So know that your in-laws are going to be world travelers, and so yeah, the horse and the wagon. Thank you, Stephanie. Add yourself to that list too. Yes. Everyone, if you can ask questions, we got runes, tarot, dice, pendulum, and it's psychic intuition. Their true nature towards you is to inspire you to better hold your own flame, your own light. They're going to be very powerful. Some people call them light workers. I call them flame masters. So you have flame dancers, and then you have like people who work with flame to make glass or to make other type of art based off of the flame. Is their true intent, their nature towards you would be inspiring, nurturing, and supportive. And they like to travel the world. Okay, Demi Lee Fall, if you would like a message here, you can let me know. Setting it up for everybody. I'll do some messages for anyone now or in the future quick. Every message for anyone now or in the future. Find your passion and learn how to monetize it. Know that whatever thing you love, whatever energy that brings joy and excitement to you can be monetized, can be lucratized in its own way. Do your research and find that energy. Know that money is not evil. It has been controlled by the dark forces for too long. And we can find a way to make money in a way of love instead of being a slave to a corporation. This is the corporate king. Okay, angel card here for Babika. You can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the angels tell me to. And Demi, you can you want the spirits of the van, secret van. Okay, secret van says you want the Rider Waite Tarot. How do you feel less stressed out about your job while I'm working? Okay, tell me when to stop, or stop when the van spirits tell me to. Okay, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay. Okay, Babita, I have your cards pulled. I will read them after Demi. Okay. So, Demi, I'm going to give you a little extended one here. I pulled 6 cards for you, and I'll go through it quick because they were really fascinating. So your first 3 is what you're going through, and the next 3 is how you can solve the solution. So I wanted more clarity of what's happening, and then I can tell you how to solve it. So, and it came up really clear. The 3 cards in reverse, 2 of them are about labor. So one is you feel restricted in your source of physical labor. It's not happening and experiencing it the way you would like to. Because your thoughts are not growing and moving. You're thinking just about the task of labor, and is taking up a lot of your thought. Because of that, you're isolating and casting yourself off in the cold, and you're not fully experiencing the joy of labor, of creativity. You're not in a state of creative labor. You're in a state of mindless labor, and you do not like it. So the thing is, how you can fix this is know that you are constantly in creative labor if we master our thoughts, and ask the angels to help you find a creative thing that you can do in your mind. You can change how you feel and allow death. Death is an ally. Death is a friend. So call in the spirits of the angels and the spirits of death, and allow them to come in together to help you, because don't think the thoughts and negative things you have are bad. They can be used as musical instruments, as power. See, swords are usually thought. Always is that someone thought of it, they made it, and now it exists, and now it's a sword. But the swords are way more than weapons, are way more than violence. As you know, Demi, they can be used as music. So if you can't sleep, if you're watching this late night with a lion, then you know that sometimes you are most creative when you are sleep deprived. Don't take this as a negative. Know that it can be used with death and with the mastery of the angels and the fairies to create the most powerful thought reality. I hope that answers for you. Okay, energy message here from deck 3 for Babita is know that your intentions will create the most powerful realities. Know that the angels will always bring courage and show you how courageous you are. You can go out and experience life with the best intentions. Know what you're doing and you can create it. Enjoyment is always a choice. We can always choose to be happy. We can always allow ourselves joy, and we can always bring this in with us. So know that by being excited and feeling enjoyment and being happy will allow you to be courageous to do things that others are scared to do, because you have the intentions to make it the most powerful and beautiful thing you can, because you have the courage to do it. So just put yourself in positions that may be scary for you and know that you can make it through, because the things we're afraid of oftentimes are the things we need to embrace the most, says the angels. I hope that answered for you. Thank you, Demi. Sweetheart and Juju, ask a question here, or choose 1 through 8, or any of the other services. So do you have a question, or just would like an energy forecast? I'll check up here if you have. Okay. Okay, thank you both for posting that. I will do them in the order of the list by the awesome moderator team here. Okay, deck 3. Okay. Is it just you, or is JJ showing favoritism to others, but ignoring me after how loyal I have been to her from the start? Deck 3. So, yeah. The JJ is really kind of out of it. They're not seeing the full picture. They're just kind of detached from it. They're not aware of what's happening fully, because they're caught in the endless cycle of making money. They're too focused on the monetization and how that can make them more money, and how treating people certain ways will help them. They're not interested in all the hard work that you have done and all the time you put into it. They're only looking at how we can make more money now. They're not thinking about the labor and the time and energy you gave them, because they're just focused on moving on up. They're not aware of fully what's happening. So, recommendation here is to see if there's a third party, somebody that you both can communicate with, and that is someone who is very spiritual and a mage of some kind, and just consult them and talk to whoever you speak to spiritually, and allow that to transfer. Yeah, your loyalty is not being appreciated because they're trapped in this infinite cycle. They don't see the labor, they just can only see it from themselves, and they're detached. So by seeking some spiritual authority that you both can speak to will allow you to better understand each other. No, I'll do the reading. You can just ask a question. and I can do your reading and you can watch it in the replay. Okay, deck number 8. Please ask about the meaning of your dream. You saw the mistress of your husband in the sand. He is moving seductively dressed in lingerie. She is moving seductively dressed in lingerie. But then she starts to disappear, erase like a sketch. Okay. And for sweetheart here, everybody who is joining now or in the future, remember your strength. Know that you are the creator of your reality, and it is up to you to see it through. Know that your vision and your intuition is correct and trust it at all times, because you are such a powerful mage, or you wouldn't be here right now. I highly recommend, if you're interested in tarot, I just started a series and uploaded the Empress today. So if one of the moderators could post that link, that would be appreciated here to the Empress video, if anybody might be interested in that. Okay, for sweetheart here. So this dream is prophetic, but it's also metaphoric. So I want to explain something that a lot of people don't understand about the devil cards in tarot. So this is a historical recreated deck here. You chose number 8. The devil is one of the cards that doesn't exist in almost all the historical tarot decks. They're mostly complete, but some of the cards are missing. So this is what they think it might have looked like, but we have no clue what it looked like. And we don't know why they're all stolen in each of these decks. It's because people wanted to do rituals with them. And the decks were one of a kind, and these are reproductions of it. So know that the devil is not a dark figure of manipulation as much as it is external stimulus. Know that all the things that we wish to achieve, we can experience from within. But oftentimes people lie and deceive and don't tell people that they're getting things external. So I do see, like, the mistress, there's cheating, there's lust, and they're constantly thinking about it, which is really messing up their thoughts of anything else. Their passions are split. So so the meaning of your dream is to tell you that you can find your own strength in reality if you can master your thoughts. Any of the external thoughts don't mean anything once you can master them all perfectly, because they are an echo. Think of your thoughts as a musical instrument, and every thought you have is a sound. And if you can harmonize it, you can start playing music. And once you can start playing music, you can start casting magic spells over that music by saying words and intentions with that. So know that if you have any dreams or negative things, most people actually don't remember their dreams, sweetheart. So by writing them down and turning them into music or poems or stories, you can really help you transmit them, and know that all of the infidelity or negativity, the passions will always bring a level of creativity. Any negative things that happen to us that we're really passionate about, we can transform into artistic means that can thusly be monetized in our own beautiful way. I hope that answers for you. Yeah, so just turn your dreams into art. Hello. Yes, you can choose a number and ask a question here. So Yanni Brown says, deck 4, will me and CJ have a baby? So you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies compel me. Thank you to the awesome moderators here. Awesome people. Hope you're enjoying Late Night with the Lion. This is one I'm going to have to rewatch because there's a lot of cool stuff happening here in the chat. Okay. Okay, so Yanni, you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies compel me to. And okay, Becca, there's Dika, there's your question. You can choose 1 through 8. And shuffling number 4 for Yanni. Okay. So will you and CJ become pregnant? Yes. But it's going to be a painful pregnancy. The child will be born right, but it's going to be a labor to facilitate. So I'll explain this a little bit more here, how I see this. So the female aspect is fertile and enlightened, where the masculine is maybe slightly impotent and is also enlightened, but earthly enlightened in a physical, material way, in a very matter sense, and she's an energy sense. So because she is etheric and he is physical, and he's dense and she's light, it's going to be difficult for the conception. But know that through communication and by mastering your thoughts and taking them in as positive instead of negative, it helps echo the connectivity. So do some research, maybe consult a consultant who specializes with fertility, and know that you both are fertile, but you will have to harmonize when you are the most fertile, and just get past any of the negativity, and work with a herbalist during the pregnancy, because you might need some herbal medicine. Okay, deck number 6. You can tell me when, or I'll stop when the energies compel me. Stay positive and consult a fertility professional. and ask them what type, and ask your doctor what type of herbal things that are good for you to take if you have any allergies or anything. So try to find some herbal medicine for fertility. I'm not going to recommend anything here. So Bika, you can tell me when to stop. Okay, thank you, Stephanie. Is Emily pregnant? And anyone here, if you want to help support this channel, just share to any friends who you think who might be up and want to get a reading from the lion. Yeah. Yeah, they are pregnant. They were very reckless with sex. They had reckless sex because they have an untamed hunger. So whether Emily wants to admit it or not, Emily is addicted to sex and has an addiction to physical pleasure, and will have many children if it's not dealt with soon. They might need to seek counseling because they're really addicted to physical labor, and there's a chance that this pregnancy might be twins. But there was at least 4 sexual encounters with different people or the same person, but energies of 4 of just like a lot of lust and energy and untamed hunger. So I love it too. So I hope that answers for you. They are pregnant. They're going to lie and hide about it, but they were very reckless and they don't care about who they hurt and how this will affect the children that would be born. Hello, everybody. Okay. Everything's morning. The sun's always shining somewhere. It's always morning somewhere. And it's always time to play. And I think play and practice are pretty similar for me. Every word is a prayer if you know how to use it, friend. Greetings. Okay. I have the list here, so check if anyone has posted your questions. They're all good for all readings, but you can check your intuition, or I can ask for you, and I can use my intuition. So whichever deck that is good for love reading. So let's go Book of the Dead. And what are A's love intention true? Yeah, your energies wants this Book of the Dead tarot. Your higher self. So I can see the higher selves of my whole audience. So greetings to the higher aspects, everybody here. Know that we are love, and love is coming to us always. Know that you are loved by the cosmic, and you always are connected to your soul family. So you can tell me when to stop, or stop when the spirits of life and death tell me to. So, A's intention with you is entirely mental, and as more than it is romantic. So they what they want more so than anything else is to find a way to start a business with you where they can monetize your labor. I don't see much compassion. This is because this person has conflict with their children and their family and their community. So their true intentions is to basically monetize your passions and your energies, because they are estranged from their family and their children and their community, and they have a lot of debtors, people who they owe to, that they want to monetize you in the name of them. Yeah, has a lot of conflict of thought and is trying to use you as a way to fix that, because he's not thinking about you as much as he's thinking about how to allow you to fix his issues and solve his problems for him. He doesn't care about how it makes you feel. So my recommendation to overcome that, yeah, is to save your own energy, to ground and root yourself into the earth, and know that you are abundant always. But you don't have to give it out freely. It can always just grow and grow. Hello, everybody. Much love to all the new and returning people. Ishika, if you are here, and Brigitte, you can ask a question and choose 1 through 8, and I'll get to that when it becomes your turn. Anyone here, you can post your questions now so I can have them ready. I can go through the chat and find them. Okay, what's coming in August from deck number 3? So what is coming to you in the month of August? Thank you, everybody, for your patience here. I will go through this list. I do lives on the daily. The times may change, but the frequencies of excitement, gratitude, and balance for the ancient magics of tarot. Telling you a little bit of the cosmic secrets every time. Subscribe for more content. Much love. So you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies tell me to. We're doing good fighting the robots, getting more and more new people. So, okay. So, what is coming to you in August is you're going to feel detached at the beginning of the month from your friends, from your romantic interests, and from your passions. But know that throughout the month, you will find ways to use the internet and find connectivity in ways that you might find isolation. So you might not have a lot of contact uh, your with your group of friends in the circle of love and magic that you have. But you can still communicate with them digitally and create like a Facebook message group or something, or find some internet group where you can communicate with your close friends digitally. Know that you can work on your passions and continue to grow your passions through the internet. You may not be able to connect with people the way you want to in the month of August, but you and the person you love and your true heart partner will always be connected. Use the internet and use phones to communicate with them in unique ways. Use your imagination and use your research skills to find very different ways to make things happen in your own life. So use the internet to help you facilitate relationships with your friends, your lovers, and yourself. I hope that answers for you. Know that all three of those groups need to be loved and will give you love, because those are the three aspects of love: self-love, romantic love, and communal love. Gratitude to everybody here. Brigitte Lopez and Natural Alex, if you can choose 1 through 8 and type your question down. I will do that for you. Yeah, we can keep going. Let's see if we can get 20 people. We got 9 now, so every one of this 9 you can share to any friends or random strangers who you think might be up at this time. Because we have a lot of random strangers' numbers in our phones or on Facebook Messenger and other platforms. People who we used to know, then now they're just strangers. Okay. You would like to know about your past life. Ooh, I love past life readings. So do the tarot. The tarot really loves past life readings. I can give you a lot more on a private session because most people have a lot of past lives and future lives. I can work with both of those, but I will tell you your most recent past life. So tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies compel me to. You are loved and appreciated, Stephanie, and so is everyone else here, at least by me. That's all I can speak for. To the secret people watching a million years now in the future, I know about you guys. I like the work you're doing. Keep it up. Okay, your past life from deck number 4. So you can tell me when, Brigitte, or Uh, I'll stop when the energies tell me. Message for anyone now or in the future. Know that labor can be more than just physical toiling. Labor can be planting and falconry. So the idea is you can train your love through an animal. Instead of working hard through physical labor, you can labor through love. You can turn your labor into love instead of being controlled by the labor and constantly thinking about it negatively. You can see it as a positive labor, a labor that can be full of flight and full of magic instead of full of sorrow and full of depression. Okay. Message from you about your past life. Oh, wow. Okay. So you were a impoverished woman who was burnt at a stake. And you were killed publicly because of your passions. You were labeled a magic user, and during a time of Christian reign, and they saw that you were practicing magics. This is like 1700s in France, rural France. So a small town discovers that you were doing magic, and you were killed publicly. But you inspired many people after you, and there's still groups of mages in that area who know your story and are inspired because of it, even though you are not connected to this past life. This past life did create a legacy that lives past them. So I hope that answers for you. So your past life died poor and slandered and killed publicly, most likely burnt at the stake for being a witch or a wizard. And this might still haunt you in your dreams. So know that you can feel that. If you want, I can add you back onto the list. I do rune readings here as well. I can answer that for you. It's most likely because Odin has made contact. Only people who have direct contact with Odin have any interest in the runes, he tells me. So deck number 4 for Natural Alex. Do you have a question, or would you like an energy forecast? Natural Alex, if you want, I did a whole video talking about the magician, which is on this channel. So okay, you can type your question. And Brigitte, if you want more information about your past lives, that's just a small amount of the full thing. You can contact me privately, and we can set up a consultation past life session. I'm a hypnotist, and I can do hypnotism, and we can do some past life regressions. Okay. When do you think you will get a job? Tell me when to stop. Or I'll stop when the energies of employment tell me to. And everyone here on this list, you can post your question and deck right now, and I will be able to find that when it becomes your turn. Okay. So Spirit wants you to know that you are currently employed by the universe, and always remember that. And the answer of when exactly is probably going to be within the next 4 weeks, but it might be sooner than that. It's just at most it will be 4 weeks. You will most likely find a job working at a wine store. So look at wine and alcohol stores around you, and most of them are open at night doing stocking and just working on the shops at night or during the day. So look up wine, working at wine places, and know that you can never have enough love. And uh, when we don't ask for help, we oftentimes miss out on experiences. So know that you have friends and family who may be able to help you find a job, and you will be able to hold the balance between. So there's an ancient knowledge that all souls must labor. The idea is by laboring, but also doing it lovingly and thinking about your passions, and then doing your passions in a way that is labor, you can maintain the temperance, the perfect balance, and the angels want you to. So if you don't want to wait, best thing to do is contact gas stations and grocery stores in your area and look for late night jobs, and they're almost always hiring for late night jobs at that time throughout the world. There's not enough night shift workers. So if you're willing to work the night shift, you will be able to get a job faster. Know that your third eye is open, friend. So is your heart chakra. Don't forget how powerful you are, and know that you already are employed by the angels. You're here on earth, and your job is to be awesome and find a way to get paid for that in wherever you can, because whatever you do is going to be awesome, says the angels. Okay, Charlie Bear, if you're here, you can choose 1 through 8. Same with JJ. Gratitude to you. If you have any friends who might be up, feel free to share this. Really helps the energies continue. Gratitude always. Okay, I'm going to take a water break. I'll be right back. Okay. You can choose 1 through 8. I'll give you more clarity. I'll start intuitively, friend, is to tell you with the most utmost love, yes, you are the path, friend. You are the path, and there is no external. You're there. And every minute and every second and every now, you just become more of it constantly, whether or not you feel it. Even if you feel down, you are always on the uprise. So you are the path, and I can tell you what more information about your mission. So I think of it's more of a mission than a path. There's an objective that you wish to achieve instead of just walking endlessly to nothingness. So, I will tell you about your soul mission more so than I can tell you about your path, because I don't really see the spiritual path like other people do. I see it as a mission, and the mission can take many different ways and on many different paths, but can also just rise above the paths because they have a spaceship. So I don't really want to go down a path as much as I want to ride in the spaceship. So missions are spaceships, and paths are like the fastest you can go is a car or a train. So you can tell me when to stop, and I'll stop when the energies compel me to. So, yeah, you're. It's funny though, because this guy's actually on a path, and this is about exactly what you're going through, friend. Is the symbology of this card here. So you are looking outside. You're looking at where you want to go, what the external, but you're not thinking about what's happening right now. You're afraid of that you're not on the path because there's no path to the top of the mountain, and you are already at the top of the mountain, but you happen to be right there on the path the whole way. Just tap into your thoughts and know that you can be at both places. You can be on the path, and your mission is to be here on the grid, to be where you are now, because you hold a level of balance of thought. You can both be in the cosmos, on the planet of the awesome bears, and you can also be here on Earth, holding the Earth energies of rad awesome bears, because they exist in both places. The idea is the man can be the bird in the sky, but also be the man protecting his home by the sea. Your mission is to bring excitement to this planet. Find whatever energies make you passionate, whatever passion projects you have, and spend time on them and share them to the world. That's your mission, is to be a creative co-creator here and bring your thoughts into reality. You hold the cosmic energies, the magic energies of the universe, and you bring them here on an earth form to shine that light and create something that will last for millions of years on this planet. I'm in contact with entities from about 1 million years from now, and they're telling me anything that's created in the year 2020 is saved and backed up on their systems 1 million years from now. Anything's before 2020 they don't have, but anything 2024 they have backed up, and that's why they're contacting me now in this year. They're watching my videos in the year 2020. So create content and it will be consumed for millions of years. Trust your intuition and know that you hold that beautiful energy within. Your passion is to be here and help other people in your own most beautiful way. So maybe it is teaching other people how to be a better mother. Most people don't know how to be a mother, and having a mothering coach is actually a beautiful thing to do. I hope I hope you find your true passion. Know that the ancestors love you very much. Okay, JJ, if you're here, you can ask a question as well as Peekaboo. Okay. So you can write articles or make videos or do a lot of different things teaching people how to be a mother. There's always mothers who know less than you and mothers who know more than you. So you can learn from both of them. Okay, what is going on with your Gemini? His work and his workmate, the Scorpio. Or are you just paranoid? Stop when the energies tell me to. Okay. Okay, you can choose 1 through 8, Peekaboo, and I will answer that for you next. And for JJ, so what's going on with between, it's not the fact you're paranoid, is you're very particular about balance. So you are very aware of when things are out of balance and how to realign them because you see things from a very wonderful perspective. So first, what you should do is talk to them, communicate what you feel to this person, and you can learn a lot based on what they say and what they don't say. Know that this other person offers them more financial stability and infinite abundance than they think that they can provide by themselves, and they think that you have. They do not see your abundance as monetizable the way that they do this other person. They're probably manipulating this person, but in a way more than they are lying and manipulating you. So you just should communicate with them and let them know how you feel, and know that your passion and your balance and your strength is more powerful than this relationship, than this planet, and than this cosmos. You hold these cosmic codes of balance and harmony within. And as you just breathe and do some breathing exercises, you can really tap into your intuition and have a conversation with your partner about this, is what I recommend for you. I hope that answers for you. Okay. I'll choose deck 8. No, stick with 7. I'll choose 7 for you. You can tell me when to stop or stop when the energies compel me. What is your calling? Thank you to everybody here. And Andy O, if you're here, you can type your question and choose a deck, and you will be next after JJ. After Peekaboo here. So your calling is to be a mentor to other people. So you understand how to give love and compassion to other people in a very beautiful way. So you might want to find volunteering and mentoring because you know how to cut cords and detach from the negativity based on your experiences in life. Know that you're more powerful than that, and you can teach people how to ground their love with a love of a community. Your passion is to start a community outreach of mentorship, of leadership, and show other people how to take their power and thoughts and balance them, how to take their traumas and turn that into art. Your purpose is to be a community leader and a volunteer person who gives love, kindness, and acceptance to other people. So some form of mentor or community leader. Any deck at random, deck 1. Your question is... Oh, question is gone. So your calling is to be a community outreach leader or a personal development coach. You can look those up. Community organizer or personal development coach. You can be like an elder sibling to the world is your calling, in the most like cosmic way I can say it. So Andy O, you can tell me your question here. I see the message was retracted. You might just need to find a different organization or a different position within the same qualifications. Like many people who are one thing do many different jobs as that one thing. So I recommend that for you. And Andy O, I chose deck number 1. You can tell me when to stop. David. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate the new viewer. I do this video on the live services on the daily here. And Stephanie, if you can end the list here at Brigitte. Lopez. So, David the Taurus. Is he going to talk to you on WhatsApp? Okay, I will do yours on your turn. Okay. I might extend it. It just depends on how I feel when it comes, however long these ones take. I'm not super tired, so. So if you all want this to keep going, share it to your friends. The more people who show up with questions, the longer it will last. So it's up to you now. So for Andy O, Dave is going to talk to you on WhatsApp. So there is love there, and it will last infinitely, but their communication is broken up because of their own internal patterns, because they are not giving affection and gratitude to themselves or to you. They're not being affectionate and grateful to what they have. And because of that, they're having a hard time communicating, but your connection with them is eternal and is more so than this one Earth planet. So understand that when love is not communicated properly, it causes pain. So you might want to psychically think of sending energies of love and acceptance, affection and gratitude to them, and over time you will see that they will begin to contact you. So it's just being grateful for everything you have, and give that gratitude and affection, and know that it will last forever. Okay. Deck number 5, messages from the spirits and from the angels. Okay. You can tell me when to stop, or stop when the energies compel me. Much gratitude, everybody here. I'm feeling it. I love when gratitude shows up on the card and then in the art and in the image. I got gratitude in a few of these decks, and I love it when it comes up. It just makes me so happy. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you at the next live. Yes, David has a difficult time showing affection and gratitude. They were not shown how to do that as a child, so they find it difficult as an adult, which makes them appear to be distant. They have it, they just have a hard time displaying it and communicating it because they don't feel that way towards themselves. So you can tell me when to stop. Okay. Kisley. Message from the spirits and from the angels. Deck 5. Angel, Oracle, anime cards. If anybody wants more information about our viewers 2 million years in the future, I plan on making a series about that, but apparently some of you here are in contact with them and that are watching live. So if you want more information of that, you can post it here or private message me, and I can give you a lot of detail on what's happening in the future. Far, far away. So, Marina, you can ask a question. Cat in a box. Okay. Ask a question. Choose 1 through 8. And I will answer that for you next. Okay. So, wow. You chose the best deck for your question, friend. And it's very beautiful. And I'm so happy to share this message from Spirit from you. And it's very amazing. I'm going to go piece by piece. So we have divine communication, which is direct connection with Spirit. You have that in you, and you are that always. And phone home, the angels will give you the direct line because you have a direct connection to your guardian angels. You are a cosmic being on Earth living a physical form, and the angels and the cosmos of all things love you and care about you. They just want to remind you to be aware of everything happening all around you. Get ready for the magic. It's out there. You can be magic. You can be miracle, 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 miracle all the time. And that's why you're here on this earth right now. And know that you have divine communication. You're connected to the guardian angels, hundreds of them, to remind you to be aware of the beautiful moment that is happening right now and always forever. So when you feel the doubt cloud you, be comforted and allow them to embrace you and tell you that you are perfect now and you don't have to be anything else. Okay, Marina, you can choose one through 8, or I can choose for you. Will Ivan the Capricorn, looking for you, Marina Leo, and things will be good. Okay. Gratitude. Thank you for coming here, and know that you are loved by this beautiful universe that we can't even begin to understand. And the actions you take now in 2020 are going to ripple out through the universe in ways that we can't even fathom right now. If I began to tell you, most people wouldn't be able to handle it. The vision that we all have to see and to experience, when we can tap into that, everything becomes beautiful and perfect. And it's not always easy to remember that you have the vision. Think of it as an eye that when it closes, you forget that it can open again. Thank you. Love to all the returning new and future viewers at this recorded live from Terra, Earth Base, Leo 3. From our sponsors from the year 5,000,2020. Wooden dice divination. Nice. Okay. I'll give this a quick opportunity for anyone now or in the future to explain how I do wooden dice. Got this cloth here, and it has the names of tarot cards, each of the planets, different constellations based on the zodiac, and different planet symbols. I put this mat on the ground and I roll the dice based on which the dice numbers, where they land, and where they land on the dice changes the message and allows me to give a very highly detailed, intuitive dice session, more than just dice alone. Okay. Well, Ivan the Capricorn and you be looking for you, and things will be good. Okay. So I got 11 here. So understand that things are perfect, and by tapping into your guides and your spirit teams, they will help you get more information, because you and him are very close in energy, but you put a little bit more energy than he does. But that's good because it will be moving back and forth. You're very close to the Lover's card, but you're not directly on it on the mat. And that means you feel separated from the connection of love because you're both kind of out of balance. There's a lot of judgment that things are not working out in the proper way. So connect and open yourself to them and be able to communicate the more darker negative aspects that you think about and be open to see their light. It landed on Virgo, and the 5 landed on the Virgo constellation, which is to really remind you of that visionary, that cosmic sight that you have, and bring that into life now. So think of the most positive outcome that you could have with this partner and breathe it in. Imagine how it would make you feel. Imagine how that would be if it could be now and always in this beautiful realm. So visualize finding him so you no longer have to look for him. Just in your mind, think about how it would be when you are with him. And then visualize talking to him about things. And then it will make it happen faster and easier for you. I hope that answers with clarity for you. I love the wooden dice, one of the oldest forms of divination. They used to use bone, but I like the wood. Thank you. Okay, I love reading. Do you want runes this time? Or one of the decks? I can give you a live love reading. I can do both. You can use runes, dice, tarot, mix of them. Pendulum. Yeah, dice are pretty strange. They're very, very accurate. The way I do it is incredibly accurate. These are some antique dice, about 100 years old. Okay. And I again, with the runes, I do spreads on the mat. So I put them on the mat and it gives me more information as well. So psychic mat adds to the information of the runes as well. Okay, so you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the energies tell me to. Oh, all me would be great. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to start with runes. Can be a lot of different things, and kind of want to describe. So you have the birch goddess in reverse, which in the runes there's really no reverse, but there's a merc staff, and which means the more blocked energies of this frequency. So the fertility, there's a sense here in love that you are not worth love, some mental habit of repetitive nature that you are not feeling the light of spring. You don't feel promise of new beginnings. You feel as if anxiety about someone close towards you, abandoned, loss of control. stagnation. Know that these are false concepts that don't actually exist. Because the Virgo energy is strength. You have the rune of of birth of the goddess in reversed, where you have the strength of the oxen right on the Virgo strength of movement, of vision, of understanding. So you have a cosmic level of determination and power that other entities do not have. And you are able to master it in its purest way. Know that love is coming to you very quickly, but you have to make it through the Cancer, the crab negative energy of harshness that's happening now. This is the rune of hell, of wrath of nature, destructive testing, trial period of your life. Know that you are strong and beautiful, and people will find and give that love to you. You hold those energies within and always. I'm going to pull one more rune for you. It's the gambling cup. There is no luck and there is no fate. You are connected to the cosmos. So reach out to your guides and to your teams. This is one of the most uncertain meanings in all of the runes: secret matter, mystery, hidden things, occult abilities, determination, knowledge of the future matters. Use your own psychic magic to bring in the most beautiful love that you could ever have, and know that by loving yourself, you are love, and that love will come. This is one of the most powerful runes. It's my favorite personally. And it discusses the mysteries of infinite magic that exists within our thought. Work on improving yourself instead of fixing others is the advice from Odin to everyone here, and now and always. Gratitude here. I still got a little gas in here. So Stephanie, do you want a reading, or choose 1 through 8, and I will give a general reading for anyone in the future on behalf of our awesome moderator, Stephanie. Your choice. So, the cosmic mysteries of the infinite void, the gambler's cup. If the gambler knows how to cast, then it's a spell cup, always to give magic. If you would like, I can keep using the runes or the dice. Yeah. Okay, general reading. Which divination tool would you like, Stephanie? Or would you like me to choose? On behalf of Stephanie for the populace. Okay, I can do whichever then. We're going pendulum. So. Okay, Brigitte. There is no coincidence. All it is Odinance. The Odin force always contacts the user of the runes. Runes are incredibly ancient, and Odin makes it happen. So this is a crystal and coral necklace I designed for the goddess Lakshmi. I use it as a pendulum to give general readings. I will use the same mat that I had showed before. I will spin it, and Stephanie, tell me when, and then I will spin it on the mat. Or if you would like, I can let until it releases naturally from my fingers into the perfect place on the mat. And then I will give a reading based on where it lands. As a general message to you and anyone watching now or in the future. So just tell me when, or I can do it when it slips. Okay. So what I do is I loosely let go and I let it land. Okay. So we have the aventurine landing at the edge of the Aquarius, between death and strength, pointing towards the sun. Okay, so that's what I'm going to go off of here. So the Aquarius energies are to really let you know of the flow, the natural alignment of the cosmos, that you are connected to the infinite solar system at all times. Even if you feel parted, know that the natural elements of earth, of the water, connect you. So you should try to find a natural body of water that is open and just spend some time in a source of natural water and try to drink local water. Water is going to be really important for you, because the difference between a strong person and a dead person oftentimes is hydration. Where a strong person is well hydrated and they're able to maintain strength, where oftentimes dead people or people who are dying are dehydrated or can't keep hydrated. And know that change and strength are the same thing. Death and the lion are your friends. You are here because you can master your strength, and you are moving from a Taurus mindset into the most beautiful solar Scorpio mindset. You are directing your frequencies towards the sun and towards the light. It may seem like it's far away, but it is coming to you now. And you are moving right towards that frequency of the cosmic Scorpio, of that being that knows how to create and how to move and how to exist in a way that others will attack and mislabel and be confused of, but really help the masses. So if you do any art or have any creative projects, you have the ability to share your links here. So feel free to share your projects on this platform. I appreciate all the kindness you give me and my channel, and know that you are moving towards the most purest radiant solar light that you can ever imagine. You will pass through the Cancer and end up through the Scorpio, and you will make it through the most powerful energy. So work on your creative projects and feel free to share them on this platform, because it helps the world so very much. So either like you can write a blog or record videos or do illustrations. There's a lot of creativity, cooking, anything that you would like to share. This is an open place for that. Much gratitude. That's pretty close to all of my psychic services in this demo. I'm glad I could do them. I would like to do one other type of service that I offer is intuitive messages, channeled intuitive messages for the mass collective. Anybody now, in the past, or in the future. Is gratitude coming back again? When we can be grateful for all of the abundance everywhere, for all the oxygen, for all the blood, for all the gray matter, for all of the empty space, for all the blank canvases, and for all of the open love that we receive, more of these things will come in. More of this abundance, more of this openness, more of this gray matter will come in and will allow to be blossomed, to be grow from the inside out. We exist here on this earth plane in this one reality from this one mindset. But there's so much more happening simultaneously. And when we can open our consciousness and expand to a level of full extended peaceful knowledge, we can grind no longer and root, expand and expand deep into the earth and deep above through the cosmos, connected to the infinite love of all that ever is and all that ever could be. We are love, and we are always loved. For the 4 people watching now and to the 4 billion watching in the future, I would like you all to know that the cosmic abundance and wealth is coming to you, is you, and is always you. Know that you are loved, no matter how separated you may be feel. You are connected to the golden radiance of all light in all space, in the infinite and always. You're loved forever. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.